an ambulance was at someone's house and was pulling them out of the house on like a stretcher, and there was a lot of people and a lot of crying. See you later.
Morning guys, I am about to leave for my lecture, and I'm not gonna lie, I am only getting up and out of bed and actually going to this lecture because, well, two reasons. Number one, it's quite an interesting topic I think it's going to be today. I think it's probably going to be on children in prison, but it could also be on gangs, so either way, it's kind of interesting, so I'm going to go to that lecture today. And the second reason is on my way home I want to get some vanilla Coke. So I'm only really going to this lecture because it's interesting and because I want to get some vanilla Coke on the way home. Otherwise I would stay home, I would stay in bed probably, and just write my dissertation or my reflection that I have to do. So yeah, I'm going to leave now. I'm very tired still. Last night I got actually quite a lot of sleep. I fell asleep in the end to actually sleep at about 12:30 midnight, and I woke up at 10 o'clock this morning. And then I also had like a couple of hours nap yesterday as well during the day. But I think my lack of sleep over the last few days has just caught up on me, because not last night, the night before I had 2 hours sleep, and the night before that I had 5 hours sleep. So I actually had a total of 7 hours of sleep over, what, 48 hours or 60 something hours? I don't know. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave now. Sam is actually still here. He has a lecture at 3 o'clock and then he's going to this talk thing. So he's not going to be back until quite late. But yeah, when I get back, I need to do my work. I really need to catch up with my dissertation. And I'm so glad I can now finally focus on it without too many assignments on my mind.
Good afternoon, guys. I've noticed two things today. Number one, I seem to only really wear two hoodies. This hoodie and like this other blue one that I have, I need to change that. I actually began this year thinking, you know what, I'm going to spruce up my style a bit. I'm going to wear shirts, I'm going to wear jackets and things. And then NaNoWriMo came and I became a shut-in. And I haven't really left the house since and exercised or anything like that. And there is the second thing that I noticed, which I have no idea how to change, and that is my red nose. For some reason, I have absolutely no idea why, but I always seem to have a freaking red nose. And I don't know why. It's not even Red Nose Day anymore. And I just have a red nose. It's a fact of life. One that I can hopefully someday change because I don't like a red nose. But anyway, I have got a pretty hectic day planned for myself. I have to dash off to a lecture in a minute, and I have missed 2 lectures back to back with this person for the past 2 weeks, so it's going to be a bit, I don't want to say awkward, but yeah, not much is going to be said, I don't think, from me. And then after my lecture, I am going to a writer's talk with a lady called Claire Fuller, who is also from Winchester, but she has written this book called Our Numbered Days, I think it's called, but it sounds amazing. It's basically about this girl who's raised in the woods with her dad in like this sort of, I guess, like a nomad sort of lifestyle, but it sounds really good. So I'm going to grab a copy of that. I'm hopefully going to get the book signed as well, and just hear her journey and how she got published.
I am home from my lecture, and Sam is actually currently at his lecture. And yeah, I'm now going to get on with my dissertation. I'm feeling pretty optimistic about it right now, so I'm going to get on with that. And also during my lecture, it was, I'm not going to lie, a little bit boring. I was anticipating it was the children in prison one, but it was actually the gang one, which was still interesting, but it was a little bit boring. So I ended up actually writing some of my reflection up in my notebook. So I'm probably going to type that up now, and then I'm going to just get on with my dissertation. But at least the lecture was kind of productive for me. I probably got like 150 words or something written, just handwriting it, which is quite a lot of progress because it's only 1,000 words and I have 250 words so far written, so that's like 400 words done, so it's pretty good. But yeah, I'm going to get on with my dissertation now after typing up that stuff, and I'm hoping everything's going to go okay, and I'm going to get my literature review pretty much finished tonight. Let's see how it goes.
Okay then guys, I've just got in from seeing Claire Fuller, the author I was telling you about, and I just bought this book and got it signed by her, which is awesome. It's a nice little author talk, and at some point I will definitely get around to reading that, because from what Claire was saying, the book sounded fantastic, and I had read earlier reviews of it as well, and it just sounded brilliant. However, on the way back from the university, out walking, I did pass an accident involving, well, it wasn't so much an accident, just an ambulance was at someone's house and was pulling them out of the house on like a stretcher, and there was a lot of people and a lot of crying, and I don't know, it just kind of hit me a bit, and I realised like I should probably look after my own health. So right now I'm gonna go out jogging. I'm not sure how well that's gonna go. I'm gonna be reading, or rather listening to Ernest Hemingway's debut novel, I think, which yeah, that's a new thing as well, so lots of new things today. But yeah, it definitely got to me, that accident sort of situation. I really hope the person is going to be okay. It was a bit of a shock to the system, obviously, because I'm about to actually change my life and do something again. So yeah, I'm about to start jogging again. Who knows if I'll make this a regular occurrence. I would like to think that I would. But yeah, I really hope that person is okay. And that's, yeah, shaking me up a bit and stuff, and weird. Whoa, gonna get dressed.
Sam is back from his run now, and we had some amazing dinner. We had these fajita things that we've never tried before, and they were like jalapenos and all the hot and spicy stuff, and it was actually pretty amazing. And Sam did most of the cooking because I was doing my dissertation, so I would like to thank him for doing that, because he's amazing and awesome. And I have a feeling he's going to be doing that a lot for the next week or so while I'm trying to get my dissertation finished. But yeah, we're actually going to go to bed now. I think tonight is going to be the last night that I actually have a early night, or a reasonably timed night, because tomorrow is when I really have to start knuckling down on my dissertation, doing it from the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep, probably having like 4 hours of sleep every night for the next week or so, just to get it done, because I really want to have it done by next Tuesday, or this Sunday if I can. That's what I'm pushing for. But funny thing actually, I signed a declaration. I wrote and signed a declaration earlier on, and in this declaration I just basically said, I, Michaela Beeden, will have my dissertation written by next Wednesday morning. So that's my aim, to get it done by next Wednesday, but I'm even aiming before then. I want to get it done by Sunday. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I have been working on my dissertation tonight. I also worked on my reflection earlier on, and I've actually written half of it, which is very surprising, because probably all in all I've only spent about an hour and a half on it, maybe even just an hour, and I've managed to write almost 500 words, which is pretty impressive for me. Usually to write 500 words it would take me like 5 hours, 6 hours or something, because I'm a very, very slow writer. So yeah, I'm pretty impressed with that. And then after I did a bit of my reflection, I've been working on my dissertation, and not much leeway has been made there, but I have actually like basically made a breakthrough in one of the areas in my dissertation, and I'm feeling good about that. So yeah, Sam and I are both going to go to sleep now, although I actually have to tackle this bunch of laundry that I really need to put away. And I just kind of earlier on I had to put a new load on the drying rack here, and I couldn't be bothered to put it away, so I just chucked it all on the bed to put the wet stuff on there, and now I'm regretting that decision because I can't climb into bed right now because I have to put everything away. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go do that, then sleep. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, then don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. But yeah, right now I'm gonna just wait for this food to be delivered to me by Sam, and just lie in bed and try to recover from feeling sick, and try and get some food in me, and also be awesome and watch YouTube, and then take a nap, and probably wake up in like 5 hours time, and then have an all-nighter again, just to do some work. But yeah, should be a good day.